Before I start, I want to say that I'm a lesbian, and if you have a trigger for homosexuality, please close this video. And because there will be a lot of photos here with a lesbian couple, and you don't like it. And also, I'm from Russia, and I love Ukrainian songs and TV shows, and my English is not good enough, so I can start. Hi, my name is Karina, and this is my homework task for English lesson. I needed to make a dream board, which I did, and I've been shooting this video for the second day, so I'm so sorry for the elements which may not work out together, so I can start. And this is my dream board. And I do that, and it looks it looks like a masterpiece. It's a good one. I like it. I'm a gorgeous and which side? Okay, maybe like that. And this is very interesting and looks good. Looks good. Yes, yes. It's like she's so tiny. And I want to not enough place, but I'm trying to do something like this. Cool, very cool. It's like I like doing things like this because it's not about speak with people, talking with people. So sorry for my accent, because I'm from Russia and I'm not a person who know English very well, but I'm trying. Not enough place. I'm very excited, exhausted, gobsmacked. I'm not a master in the adjective, so I feel myself. Cool. And I like this photo. Where? Looks cool. Do you see it? Yes, you see it. It's cool. Where? Cool. And the first thing I would like to see on my dream board is a letter. Because I'm a maniac about books and about letters, and a few years ago I received them constantly, and now I'm not, so I want to change it. I want to write and receive as many letters as possible this year so that I can reread them later and have a secret place that no one will know about. At school, I had a beautiful teacher with whom we exchanged letters, where we discussed important life topics, and it seemed so meaningful to me. So this year, I want to receive letters and send them. The next important elements in my dream board are study, health, and money. It's not interesting. I decided to combine these three things into one, because I don't need to explain anything here. Money is money, and it's very difficult to live without it, but the most important thing is that you can buy what you want with it. Health is much more important than money, so I would like to start monitoring my health, because I often do sports to the end, even when it's hard to finish this or that exercise. I'm studying to be a teacher, so studying is also important to me, and this year I want to study more diligently in all subjects. And the next point is travel. I love traveling, and in my childhood I managed to visit many countries. I like to see something new and fall asleep in hotels. For some reason, it feels strange that in such places the risk of dying is much lower, so I feel calmer there. This year, I want to start keeping an album where I will photograph all the interesting places I have visited. And this doesn't mean that I will fly to another country. I can travel in Russia, but the main thing is that it should be an exciting adventure. And my next cool dream is to write my own book. But before this dream, I still need to write a курсовая работа, so my important book is this one. But seriously, I really want to publish a fanfiction on the fake book platform about my falling in love as a teenager and a little about our time. Maybe with our characters, but still I would be interested. But I usually write for a very long time, and therefore I need to write half of it first and then publish the fanfiction. And now I will speak about relationship. And for me, this topic is very massive and important in my life, because now I start to think about this feeling, about this connection every time, and it's like a little bit trouble with relationship, which I have, which I had, which I would have. And a very important part of my life is a family. I consider myself quite a family man, and I like the idea that soon I will be able to create my own family and we will double. It's hard for me to say when exactly I will think about my children and my future wife, but one thing I know for sure is that even though I like to think that there will be several of us, and I love children very much, therefore I would like to have a daughter someday who would be like me. She would have blonde hair, curly hair, and funny laugh, and maybe gray eyes. It will be very cute. Therefore, this year I will start thinking about the family I would like to see. But without starting a relationship, there can be no family. So the next few points will be about dating, my ideal relationship, and for relationship itself, with which I have a big problem. So, I haven't been on a date for a very long time, although I have a lot of ideas in my head about how to spend this day. So, this year I want to go on a few dates, at least. I plan on it. I like this slightly nervous atmosphere with notes of some kind of expectation when you gather your thoughts a few hours before, and okay, it is a police. They try to find me, but I'm here. Okay. I forget what I said. And we speak about date. And after date, you lie on the bed and think about everything that happened that day. But it's very difficult because the people I communicate with see me as either a person unworthy of such things. It's absolutely true. Some people think that the top of my ideal date is going to a restaurant, but I like to talk, and I like to listen, and I like creativity. Just sometimes I have to pretend that I'm terribly stupid and angry, but it's not true. Or people sure that I can take care of it myself and arrange a date myself. It's true, but there are days when you want to see that the person is ready to brainstorm for you. I'm a little bit tired. Um, it takes a lot of time. Okay. Therefore, I would like to see a romantic atmosphere in my life much more. It can be very insulting to me when people say that the problem is in me and I myself have to talk about what I want, but maybe it will sound stupid. But there is such a connection between people when you feel each other. Even 5 years ago, I could boast that I felt a woman I had a crush on. I felt her through the door, and it would be very cool and interesting. And it's quite possible. The main thing is to think a lot about a person and try to feel him. So I really hope that someday I will come across a person who's ready not only to think about herself, but also about me. Because I like to give more than to take away. And a few perfect dates, it seems to me, will not hurt anyone. With notes of flirtation, compliments, and burning eyes. And it directly depends on the relationship that I want to see in my future. I like to build a strong emotional connection with the person I love, and it seems to me that very often I can stand as a support even for two. But from time to time, I need to know that I'm also a valuable person, and I want to hear it, so that I could crumble into pieces and the person would say that he wouldn't go anywhere, and any of my no will not be perceived as an accurate answer. I know that it sounds like I'm a victim of a patriarchy, but it's not. It's difficult to build relationship, and at such moments we want a person to show with all his appearance that it's important for her that you are together. You can push her away, tell her that you are tired of everything, but she won't leave and will fight for your future. That's why I really like strong people like Ann Walker. Right now, most of all, I like the confidence that love is a strong feeling and it can be strong, even if I don't build bridges to it every minute. Okay. Sometimes I catch myself thinking that I don't have enough intimacy with people, and I very often want to lie down at night and listen to some stories. This is also what I want to add to my relationship, and I'm also a big jealous person, and it seems to me that those who were least jealous break up nowadays. It's a very stupid idea, I know. It's really hard to explain. Okay. I really like any manifestation of emotions in my direction, even anger. So I would like to see a person next to me who would not be close with me. Well, there are a lot of moments, but this video has already turned out to be endless, and I'm so sorry. I need to end it. And the last point is the ideal partner which I tried to portray on the dream board. For me, ideal relationship is represented in Gentleman Jack, if Anna hadn't cheated, in Flores Raras, this is my favorite lesbian movie, the end of which I never watched, and Dennis Clayton and Jamie. My ideal partner looks like Jamie, with same fingers and love to care and protect people. I'm crazy about caring people, I said about it, and I really like taking care of everything myself. And I also like a closed, but at the same time open relationship, when you spread a piece of each other and everything seems to be clear, but there is some mystery in it. It's very cool. Also, my ideal partner should monitor her health, or I can monitor her health, be incredibly nice, and most importantly, never cheat. I'm very much afraid of this word and wouldn't like to be in the place of the one who was cheated on again. And that's it. Thank you very much and good night. The end.
Давай вечером с тобой встретимся, будем опиум курить. Давай вечером с тобой встретимся, по-китайски говорить. Не прячь музыку, она опиум для никого, только для нас. Давай вечером умрем весело, поиграем декаданс.
4 hours and Kilusha is waking up. Kilusha. Meaty. It's not your perfume, yeah? I'm so happy when I touch her. And she doesn't happy. Because I smell. Who is it? Who? The most beautiful cat in the planet of. And she's mine. She's mine. She's so okay. She's nervous. Four hours, and what? I'm not sleepy. I'm just a little bit nervous and angry, and I want to bite someone, or maybe. Okay. What I want to say is forget the words. I like Zemfira, and I want to go for a date with Zemfira. Is it possible? Of course not, but I want. And I like and okay, it's very impossible. It's really impossible. But I want to go on a date with person from a fan fiction about Queen and the King, and they have a daughter her name was mm, Margaret, and she was very cool. She can take care of someone, and she was very kind and honest, and she was a good partner in sex. It's a plus. She gay. I love you. Don't love me today, yeah? She won't sleep. She want to go to sleep. And I not go to sleep. And she wait. We need to go. I love you. I love her. She's so beautiful. She's so pretty. She's the best creature in the world. I speak about you, Kilusha. She don't listen me. Never. Because she's a Cancer. And I'm a Sagittarius. Very different. Like, I'm worse. Hey, okay. 2 point. We need to speak about someone, about something, about relationship, about ideal partner. And my ideal partner is who? I watched Gretel and Hansel, and we want to speak about it, of course, yeah. And there were a grandmother, and she was so hot. She know about everything in the world, and I just fall in love with that. And I also love, I'm not remember her name, but she was in the like Din of Blind Manor. I have her photo in the dream board, but yeah, this. What's her name? I'm not sure. Maybe you remember. She is my perfect victory. I wish. She's very kind, and she work in the garden, and her hand, and I also like Anne Walker, but not Anne Lister. She's cheating for her wife, and Anne Walker was she's cute, and we speak about relationship.